Hey, it's Ken Brown with the Oregon Club today, coming at you live from the Graduate here in Eugene. So thankful they allow us to use their place as our studio today with track and field coach Robert Johnson. Boy, he's been a busy man. His team's been busy. So, Coach, thanks for taking out a bit of time for the Oregon Club today.
Yeah, good stuff. Always good to sit with the people here at the Oregon Club. I haven't been there in a year now, so definitely something that I miss doing, and always excited to give the people here that support athletics part of our time, part of our wisdom, part of our knowledge, share what we're doing here behind enemy lines.
Love to hear that, Coach. Give me a coach's perspective, how you feel like we're doing at peaking, at the right time, especially for Pac-12s and then on as we have to qualify for those NCAA meets.
Yeah, it's that time of year where it gets very contentious. It gets very sensitive because we are moving into the championship season. One of those things to where numbers start to matter even more. We can only take 28 men and 28 women to the Pac-12s, and then we can only take the top 48 to nationals in College Station. And then from there, you pare down to 12, and they take the 12 best from the West and 12 best from the East and bring them to Eugene for the national championship. So really that regional meet is huge because that gives you a chance to get to the national meet back in Eugene. So our kids are very aware of that process and trying to do everything they can to get within those numbers, whether that be 28 or 48, or as we move on down the road months from now, 12.
Wow. So do those, is it automatic qualifiers, the winners at the Pac-12, or is it based on time, distance, things like that?
Basically, once again, I always say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So there is no automatic qualifiers. It is strictly on time, and you have to do it on that day. So 48 gets you to the meet, and then from there, you got to leave that meet in the top 12. So it doesn't matter what you run. You could run 100 seconds or you could run 2 seconds. As long as you're in the top 12, you advance to the championship in Eugene.
Seems like our team is peaking in the right direction. The field event people up at Oregon State, lots of PRs I saw in Tucson. And like you said, I've talked to you earlier, and you said lots of people just stayed home and got ready. So we're aiming for that. And boy, those numbers are thin, but it looks like we'll send a bunch of their people there, hopefully.
Yeah, one of those things to where we're looking to try to take as many people as possible to the regional meet. The more bullets we have, the more we can fire them at the bullseye and try to hit that son of a gun. But really excited about what our kids did in Oregon State. Lots of good throws, marks, and season best there, as well as what Coach Taylor and the sprints hurdles group did down in Tucson. So really good stuff.
Hey, tell us, some of us that are maybe not as track savvy. I remember the days, old Hayward, they were talking about how fast the track was, the different things like that. After just a couple experiences on the new Hayward, what do you think that track surface itself is going to be like?
Well, I'm sure there's been enough testing and enough results and enough research done on the surface, which we have the Binding surface, which is the same surface that we had on Hayward, the historic Hayward Field. And so the same surfaces are on Hayward Field now. So it's holding up and hold true. We're seeing lots of good stuff out of practices and the meets that we've had here under limited conditions.
Wouldn't it be great to have a full crowd rooting your Ducks on at the finish line there on some of those races? All those
Absolutely.
races.
Absolutely. I'd be remiss if I didn't make a plea for us people here in Lane County to do all we can as far as mask up, social distancing, and getting your vaccines, because the sooner we can do that, the sooner we can get back to our sporting events. And it's not just track and field, it's all the sporting events that we have left that are going on here in the spring and then moving forward. Really would love to have as many of you guys as possible here for the NCAA meet, and we can't do that without Governor Brown giving us our blessings and making sure that we do what's best to protect Oregon.
That's a great call, Coach. Thanks for doing that. Hey, one of the things I know, just because I live by it, but boy, what a change from leaving my house every morning, watching your team at Hamlin Middle School, right there practicing, and then now you go on campus and see that facility. That's got to be just a great thing for those kids.
Oh yeah, I pinch myself every day because we're so blessed and thankful to be able to walk into Hayward Field and be able to control all the things around it. We were fortunate enough that Hamlin let us come over there and moonlight for a couple of years, and so appreciate everything that they did for us, and definitely excited about where we are now.
All right. Well, Coach, once again, thanks so much for, I know you're busy. This is the busiest time of the year for you. Thank you so much for spending some time with the Oregon Club. Have continued success. We're rooting you on from afar as we watch on Twitter and all the other social media how the results come out. But way to go, and go Ducks.
Hey, as always, appreciate you guys at the Oregon Club, and go Ducks.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.